This is a nice sight, huh? Look at this. Oh, you can't look at this because it's on the wrong screen. Right, let's try that again. There we go. This is a nice... OBS? OBS, my boy. There we go. Right, look at this. This is a nice sight. We've got all of the undead. I basically set this massive stockpile zone, right, with all of the resources in it and all of the old clothes and stuff we've taken. I've set them up with the right sort of clothes lists as well, so they're all counting as undead, which means they can wear tattered apparel. And now they're just going out, and look at this. They're all swapping out for the best clothes that they can find among everybody we've killed in that last raid. Like, this is insane, because the other ones are still bringing more gear in, don't forget. Have I also stripped everyone thoroughly? Apparently not. There's still 1 or 2 left to strip here, but look at how well equipped they are now. Just quickly glance through this. All with cloaks, armor, helmets. This is going to be quite powerful. Now, the only downside of this is while they're all changing the clothes, I'm having to sit here with Bonnet Bigly, like, constantly consuming corpses. We did, unfortunately, just before I hit the record button, we lost Spoopy Skeleton, you might remember, one of the first undead that we raised. Unfortunately, just not enough mana to keep that boy going. So, I'm going to just stay here. Keep boosting it up. Well, you can see that they're still changing clothes, right? So, we're just sort of waiting for this to have finished. Then what I am going to do is we're going to send Bonnet and the whole horde back to base. Why are we doing that? Well, I've got Potts, my good boy, working on some more arcane gems of wonder. Because we know how ridiculously powerful those things are. And for those of you who didn't see that, who was it? It was Drake got the enchantment on his hood, right? This gives... Oh, how the fuck do I see it without actually... Oh, I'm going to have to de-equip it. That's a bit annoying. Right, go to Drake. We'll drop the hood on the floor. Then we take a look at this hood. This is what one piece of gear gives with all of those enchantments. So 18% energy increase. So that's the actual mana. 8.4% ability cost reduction, which is insane because obviously if we enchant, 5, 6, 7 pieces of gear with this, assuming we can find enough gear to enchant with that, that's going to be massive. That's going to be like, what, a 50 to 60% decrease depending on, the amount of gear that we get there? That's going to be absurd. So Bonnet's casting all of his abilities for half as much. That's absolutely insane. Energy regen increase. This is the important thing. 18% per piece. So with, like I said, 5 pieces, you're almost doubling your regen rate. 6 pieces, you're over doubling it. It's going to be insane. Ability cost reduction, ability cooldown reduction, also very significant as well. XP gain increase, really not relevant at all. I suppose it would be kind of good if I'd have noticed that with, I guess, someone with pots. It'd be good for pots to enchant it for someone else so that we could have 2 people churning out these gems, but, it's not too bad with just pots. The damage resistance and the damage bonus I'm also a big fan of. Hopefully the damage bonus carries on over into mana spells as well. So the damage bonus with 6 pieces is going to be just an absurd amount, right? It's going to be, what, 90% extra damage? So if we get 7 pieces with that, we're almost doubling our damage output as well. Again, I hope that carries over to his death bolt, because that's going to be pretty goddamn good. Anyway, Drake, go ahead and re-equip that. So we're going to churn out just about as many of those as we can afford. Now, unfortunately, I think the Jade is going to be the big... sort of let down here. We do have a fair amount left though. We can craft at least 3 more after this one, so it's not too much of a big deal. That's going to give us 4 gems at least for Bonnet, and we can also swap Drake and Bonnet's hats. Bonnet has the helmet of the Paragon, which already has a bonus, but I believe the enchantment that we give it from the gem replaces it anyway, so we could just have him equip this one for the actual core defensive value, because obviously all gear has a sort of core defense to it, right? And then just re-enchant over the top. Man, and these undead still... They are, look at that. They're still swapping out clothes here and there. This boy as well. Look at that. Taking off something, putting something else back on. This is absurd. Come on, guys. Hurry it up, please. For the love of God, we've got places to be. I also saw a comment asking why I designated the doors to be deconstructed, just simply because it means it unveils the area quicker. That's all. So if you set it to deconstruct, it obviously means you don't have to manually set a character to draft and go and see what's in there. So we can claim it. As you said, quite rightly, we can claim it there, but you still have to unveil the area. Whereas if we set it to deconstruct, we can just turn off draft and everybody will go and deconstruct all the doors and reveal all the areas simultaneously, rather than me having to manually drive a pawn. So hopefully that makes a little more sense why I do that. Right, I'm pretty happy to leave this how it is. The other thing I did quickly before we left is there was this small sort of vein of jade there. Seeing as we're going to need shit tons of that for building the whatever it was called, the major gem of powerful wizard wonder, or whatever the hell it was. I figured we might as well get as much jade as possible. We've got 267 out of this. That might not be all of it as well. Oh yeah, no, it is. That's fine. That's still a decent amount. That's, what, half a gem? So that's not bad at all. There is no more on the map from what I can see. There's a little bit of gold, but we don't need any more gold, I would say. All right, we're good. So, we've got a well-equipped army. They've all got pretty good weapons as well. Now, I will just go through manually double-check, because I think what I might even do is go like this. Obviously, I won't you know, subject you guys to watching them haul all this stuff over. But just to make sure we've got the best weapons possible here, because I don't want to be, you know, crafting weapons for Undead which come and go. We're going to set weapons, critical, then we go to this one, important, and then we'll just go ahead and haul everything that are weapons over to the stockpile. That way I can easily see what we're dealing with here. And then before we leave, we've only got 10 more hours anyway before we're going to be kicked out. But before we leave, I'll just make sure everybody is, you know, fully equipped, that we're not using any one-handed crossbows, short bows, that type of thing. Well, I think that was literally just about perfect. So we've got to reform the caravan now. We've had too much time here. I just about managed to get everybody re-equipped. So look at this. We've got a lineup entirely consisting of crossbows, longbows, and arbalists with every single person. I tested out the crossbow versus the longbow versus the recurve bow. And the longbow, although it's slower, has a much greater range. So having these boys at the back is going to be much more significant, I think. Obviously, we've got arbalists, which are insanely powerful, and the crossbows, which seem also very good as well. Obviously, the downside to these, in a one-on-one battle especially, is that they take so long to reload. But when you've got so many in you know, let's be honest, a staggered formation, because I'm not going to line them up properly, it kind of works pretty goddamn well, because it makes up for the fact. Plus, you've got Bonnet at the back firing off all sorts of artillery, so it's a nice little distraction. Not only that, I have gone out of my way. I wanted to show it, actually, before this goddamn screen popped up. I've equipped them all with the long-range weapons, and long-range melee weapons, specifically, I should say, because I saw a comment ages ago, probably towards the start of the series, saying that if we had, I think it was halberds and spears, they can actually attack over other pawns, similar to how, like, a spear wall would have worked, right? So I've picked all of the halberds and the spears, and basically equipped them to all of our characters, so they actually have a proper sidearm now as well, so that if the crossbows, that was kind of the big issue last time, right? When the gap was closed, that's when it became very difficult. So if the gap is closed, I can just have them switch to these very long-range melee weapons, which I think is going to be pretty great. And this is awesome. So we were, by no stretch of the imagination, weak during this last raid against quite a powerful faction. This was quite a powerful faction base, I should say, because it had one of those sort of like double bases. So to say that we've come away from this with better gear, like the best gear we can equip from this place, and a significant ranged upgrade, seeing as some people were using like one-handed crossbows, which are obviously terrible, and they've all got melee weapons as well. It's pretty absurd. Now, what loot did we get in terms of Jade? Because that's the only thing we're really interested in. Jade and Magicites. We've got 304 Jade. That was actually more than I thought. We could take a bunch of dead bodies with us. Yeah, maybe not. We've apparently also got... Whoa, what was that? Honey root. Oh, I thought that was a... I thought there was like fire pots then or something. We also got a captive. DD Reclusive. That's not her name. It's DD, comma. She's reclusive, I guess. Terrible. Pessimistic, trigger, happy, creepy breathing. High skill is a melee of 8. No, you can stay there. Oh. Probably because they don't have an adult bio. Did I see that right? Yeah, they're only 19. Well, that's a shame. Aspiring sellsword. This is some sort of RPG backstory, right? Horde of Undead comes and wipes out your village and leaves this person for dead. Anyway, let's go back to the base. And I specifically chose this settlement to attack in case we had to go back to base because it's still on the main road. So getting back to base is going to take 1.8 days, which isn't too bad at all, especially because we don't have to worry about food or rest or anything like that. Get that back to base. Then on the way back out, we'll hit this one. Where do we want to go from there? We can't even cross. Oh, we can cross it. Look, there's a one gap crossing there. Through the Green Cod Mountains into the Hardy Goat Sea. We could hit this one here, go down to the Forsholia Peninsula, head back up to the Colmea Shrubland. Then we've got like a lot of bases to deal with here. I mean, getting some sort of allegiance with, getting an alliance at least with these boys would be very good. We could always cut across, but then there's a long journey with almost nothing happening there across the Great Andlord Lake. So I'm going to go that way, I think. I think we'll cross through the Green Cod Mountains because, again, who cares about supplier attrition when we've got a complete undead army? We don't have to worry about food or rest. So we'll do that first. Anyway, while they're traveling back, hopefully by that time Patches can have a couple more Gems of Wonder knocked out for us. And hopefully the game will go a little faster now that it's not having to worry about... it's still a little bit stuttery, huh? Yeah, it's not too bad, though. That's fine. Bear in mind, I'm only playing on Speed 3 here and not Speed 4 because it just simply doesn't work. Right, there's our Gem of Wonder. Pots, can you make any more? Oh, he's already got one on the go. Oh, shit. What happened there? Did you see that? What the fuck was the deal with that? Anyway, we've got another one on the go, so it's not a big deal there. That's pretty good to see. 401 work left. Sweet. And how much jade have we got left? Fair amount as well. 1,139. Sweet. And hopefully they'll quarry up some more in the meantime. Well, that took a horribly long time. I mean, obviously the game isn't doing particularly well right now. You can sort of see they travel a little bit, and then it stops. And then they travel a little bit, and then it stops, and it's, you know, it's taken longer than it definitely should. Anyway, we are almost back to Bonnet's Pro. I have no idea what's been happening. I haven't really been paying too much of attention, just sort of keeping an ear out for the occasional klaxon of a raid, which we also haven't had, which is a little bit worrying. I should probably check when our last raid was, because I almost feel like, oh my god, it's too much. There's too many people. Oh, it's actually running quite smoothly now, though. Look at that. That's so weird. Well, okay. Maybe I spoke too soon. Anyway, how are we doing on the gem front? We've got 2 done. Excellent. Good work, Pots. Sleeping, getting a lie in. Sure, why ever not. However, if you could actually get on with the gem cutting pretty soon, that'd be great. Right, Bonnet. Come and pick yourself up some Gems of Wonder, and let's get some enchanting going then. This is really gonna, you know, crank things up to 11, I think. So let's go to our Undead. Make sure they're all in Undeadburg temporarily. So we go Undeadburg, Undeadburg as well. Bonnet Bigly is unrestricted. Obviously, you boys all have to go out to Area 1, otherwise you'll freak out. And this is going to take me about 4 hours, isn't it? Okay, I thought it was bugged. But no, there actually is a raid. And that is filling me with... Oh, it's a siege. This is filling me with fear. Because we are on... Don't forget, let's go to the storyteller settings very quickly. We are using Hildegard Savage, which is... probably one of the hardest raids we can have. Now, I thought maybe it had bugged out. Maybe it wasn't compatible with Room of Magic, but no. I think it's just been biding its time and saving its points up. Wow. Shit. That is a fucking raid, huh? Look at them. They're so heavily armored as well. A lot of them have shields. There's a hell of a lot of mages there, too. Look at that. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Is that it? Is it just those? Yes, it was just that group of people. Okay. This isn't too bad. This is fine. We've got all the undead back as well, don't forget. Oh, shit. Okay. So. Wow. This is going to be interesting, huh? Are they attacking immediately? They're wandering, because it's a siege. Good. Okay. 20 colonists idle. I'm still waiting to actually dig them a fresh quarry. Well, guess what? You're not going to be idle for long, my friends, because you boys are all about to go right to the firing line. What we're going to do then, here's a different tactic. Why not try this one out and see how it goes? This time, one of you pointed out last time that basically our own defenses worked against us here because the enemy were being able to cut us off at this choke point instead. And they were able to hide behind the embrasure to use against us. So instead, we're going to put all the undead here, right? So as enemies come through, they're just going to be annihilated by this wall of undead. In theory, then we'll have our mages back here, which can just lob spells or whatever. I don't care if we scorch them undead in the process. It's not a big deal. Right, Bonnet, if you actually picked up those friggin' gems. I've told him to pick up the gems about 3 or 4 times. Right, thank you. Okay. Right. Let's move him into his bedroom and very, very quickly get him enchanted. We've got some time before they are going to cause us some issues here. Oh, man, we've got two people waiting to be recruited as well. That's a shame. All right, that's it. Recharge Bonnet. Give him your power. All right, let's drop this on the floor. Let's drop the Dragon Scale Tunic, because we know that needs enchanting. It'd be better to enchant things that are completely unenchanted rather than replacing the lower scale enchantments, obviously. Right, what else do we got? Tailored Socks. Put those on the floor. Let's get those enchanted. Everything else is enchanted with... So these all represent, you know, different enchantments there. Times P, what does that mean? Phantom Shift. I have no idea what that means still. It doesn't matter too much. Anyway, right. So, let's drop a gem. Thank you. How much mana is this going to use to enchant, do I think? Is this going to kill off all our undead if I do this? This could be bad. Enchant. Go. Enchant the Dragon Scale Tunic. Boom. What an absurdly powerful piece of equipment this is now, huh? Look at that. That's insane. Right. Force wear. Please restore Bonnet's mana, for God's sake. Right. Equip that one for enchanting. Let's enchant the Dragon Scale Gloves. Thank you very much. And let's force wear those as well. Alright, and let's go ahead and equip this one for enchanting. I know we haven't got another gem, so I'm just going to enchant these foxfur ones with whatever the hell we've got right now, to be honest with you. Right, we also want to stop people filling up these capacitors as well. So I'm going to go designate fuel level 0, because I want them to start saving up mana, obviously, before this massive, massive battle we've got coming up. Right. Forcewear, foxfur, flexing, tailored socks. Excellent. Nothing like a good old enchanted pair of socks. So... take a look now. Bonnet Bigly's mana gain, 0.75. It's still a significant, isn't it? But given the army we've got raised, it's not much of a surprise. Well, he's got 7 points. You guys have been saying that Corpse Explosion, when used well, is also very, very good. So I'm going to go for that. We're going to put 3 points in the base. We've also got reduce the explosion delay by 1 second per skill point. That's cool. Explosion radius by 10%. Huh. Mana cost isn't too relevant. Violent Explosion increases the damage. That also increases the radius. Reduce the delay or increases the radius and damage. I mean, the delay isn't too bad, right? Because it's going to go and cool down anyway. And while it's on cooldown, you're just going to be able to... Yeah, it's only by... Fuck it. Let's go for Violent Explosion. Corpse Mastery reduces mana cost. Maybe that's not too bad. He's level 60. Holy shit, Bonnet. Volatile Toxins reduces the explosion delay by 1 second per skill point. Also increases the explosion radius by 10%. Oh, man, that's a hard choice. I don't know. I've never used Deathmark. We should probably also check what that is. I think it's just single target, though, isn't it? Anyway, this is hard. This is a hard choice. I only go for this one. I feel like we just need the efficacy at this stage of the game. Right, okay, team. Everybody. I don't want to man your stations yet, because I think it's a little bit early, but this is cool. This is a nice little lineup we got going on. Maybe get them so close to the front entrance is a bad idea, but honestly, I kind of like this lineup. Because, again, I view the Undead in this as fully expendable, right? I don't think we need to worry about if we lose some Undead here or there. Let's move a line of 3 over to this side so that it's nicely balanced, as all things should be. There we go. Okay. Now we go. I know that's not the quote. I know I paraphrased it a little bit there. Patches, thank you for cleaning up the soon-to-be causeway absolutely caked in blood. Most appreciated. Thank you. You're doing God's work there, my friend. You're doing Bonnet's work. Okay. Did we not have crossbows and ballistas set up here? Were they destroyed in the last war? Not much of a surprise, is it? At least this way it means we can actually get actual mages behind the walls here, firing off spells through the embrasures rather than ballista bolts, which are, let's be honest, not particularly effective. Would it be better to have rows like that, or would it be better to have rows a little more staggered? Like rows of 2 instead? Honestly, I have no idea. Let's try something like this. If you can explain to me why a particular style is better than another, let me know. I'm going to try this, though. I think this could be fairly interesting, because they're going to be quite focused on this neck, aren't they? There's going to be a lot of firepower coming in from all sides. If they start getting through, we can close in and use melee weapons and hopefully try and hold them off here. Yeah, this is good. Right, the animals we need to pull back. Oh, my God, not Nathan the Pig, please. So let's go. Animals, what was their emergency area? Was it toxic? It was toxic. Right, pull them all back. Go, my animals. Run. Run to safety. Christabel the Rhino, run to safety. What if we release them during battle? That's something I'm not really doing very much at all, huh? Which ones aren't bonded? Nathan the Pig. Nate the Horse. He's not very original with names here, pal. Is it really worth even releasing any of these into combat? Oh, barely any are trained as well. In fact, none of them are trained in release. Okay, don't worry about it too much. I guess now we bide our time. We just let people carry on with their day-to-day tasks in the town, making sure they're not going insane. And the second we see them start moving, because they do have quite a distance. When they start moving in, that's when we'll mobilize. So what do you think about maybe doing something like this? This would be kind of funny, I think. We could even send Bonnet in to go lure them out, but I feel like having a few catapults sort of ready to go. Let's get some stockpile zones here. You know what? This is already... Oh, man, it's a grown zone, isn't it? That's very annoying. Right, I have to be careful with how we do this then. Let's do that. Storage. Let's go critical, clear all, and then... chunks. Any old chunks are fine. Right, is this also for chunks? It is, so let's delete this one. Let's delete, so those already fill up. I believe the stat limit is 10 on chunks. So let's get everything else hauled over very, very quickly. Chop those trees quicker. We need some emergency catapults to be built. Thank you, Patches. Refueling wooden passive cooler. God damn it. We've got such a wood upkeep in this base. We've got lots of fireplaces, lots of torches, lots of lamps, you know, the forge, the coolers, just everything, the stoves all require wood. We've got such a massive wood deficit here, wink, that it's taking up a lot of our resources. Now, hopefully, what about these? These take up fuel as well? Oh my God, they do, right? Disallow, disallow. Okay. Now, I have designated a shit ton of trees to be cut down too, but this should be fine. Oh my God, we've already got 2 catapults. Okay, right. Better plan. Take 2. Let's move these over from this wall over to here. Now, 2 catapults is not going to be particularly effective. They are definitely going to reach, so they have quite a sizable range to them. Why not put them next to one another? Why bother separating them? There's absolutely no reason to do that. Let's destroy this stockpile here. Go ahead and get those urgently hauled over to, I believe this will be the closest one. I think this is the one they'll prioritize as well. Let's see how we do here. Right, actually putting the undead to work wouldn't hurt, but on the off chance that they catch us, on the off chance that they just attack suddenly before everybody's ready, then I would kind of like to keep the undead there as a nice little barrier until we can get everyone else up there, just like a human body wall, you know? Okay, nowhere near. Nowhere near even close. What happened? 2 of them started a social fight, and that apparently triggered it. Oh my God, seriously? They started... You can see them. Hang on. Yeah, look, Andy fought somebody, and then they thought, oh shit, we're under attack, let's get to work, team. Okay, because they really weren't here that long at all. Basically, they hadn't even started. They weren't even able to move the catapults yet. They were in the process of. Right, move up, team. Here we go. Now, we do have 2 catapults here, don't forget, as well, so I'm going to train those probably on this little entrance area, and hopefully do a little bit of damage with that as well. What we want to do, just before we really get stuck in, I think we probably want to also level everybody up, because it's been quite some time before we've given them all their wizard powers again. Just get everybody up as close as possible. Oh, this is going to be horrible, isn't it? Well, to be fair, we've got some moving incredibly fast. They are going to come in basically in a big line initially. Okay, so, oh my god, we've got muskets, haven't we? Muskets abound. This is going to be kind of cool. Alright, so get behind these walls. Okay, team 1, team 2. Good. Right, Reginald, I'll keep on the center. Let them come. Alright, here we go. Ooh, not as good as I was hoping for there, gotta be honest. A little bit disappointing when they're already getting this close. Okay, speed down a little bit. Speed down. Okay. Wow, that's horrible. That's horrible that they'd be able to do that. Right, close the gap. This is horrendous. We need to stop them getting through. Hold them at that gate. The undead are expendable. The undead are expendable, I repeat. Do not worry about the undead. Who gives a shit? Bonnet can just raise more. Okay. Oh, God. This could be the end of us. This is a raid like none other. Right. Get over there, my friend. Okay. You get there. How are we doing? Skullduggery Pleasant. Thank you for turning up with your bow. Very cool. Right. You boys might as well get behind these walls as well. Didn't quite have the range where they were before. Right. How are we doing? Have we got a big enough unit? Yeah. Okay. Right. Undead Fog. Where is it? I should have done that immediately. It's my mistake. Right. Fog of Torment seems pretty effective there. Go, Bonnet. Oh, God, we're losing so many. Bonnet. Please, the fog. This is something I wish I'd have done before this all kicked off. Right, it's down. We're good. Right. You boys all need to search and destroy melee. They do have melee weapons, don't forget. Not that they're switching to them, apparently. Also fine. Whatever. That's okay. Oh, that was a significant hit. Whatever the hell that was. Holy shit. Right, Bonnet. Wait. Orbital Strike. Who has it? Mummy Milky, get a bit closer for the love of God. Who has the Orbital Strike? Oh, the Poppy. They're so absurdly powerful. Go. Pots. Send in your Poppy, my boy. These things were just ridiculous last time we saw them. Get ready, team. Oh, this is good. This is good. In they go. There's a couple more. Hold the line. Never surrender. Oh, shit. What the fuck? This is horrible. Look at this. I thought we were in trouble, but I actually think we're going to be absolutely fine now. Right, let's follow it up with a good old fireball. Can we even hit them from there? Oh, my God, we can. Drake. They're fleeing, you fools. Oh, boom. That was good. Hey, look at that. Not a problem. I don't know why I was even worried, to be honest with you. Didn't even get to use the Orbital Strike. In fact, none of our actual citizens took any damage there. Well, that was great. That was incredible. Thank you, team. Obviously, the Undead, a little bit worse for wear, gonna be honest. I mean, that's just ridiculous. It's just absolutely ridiculous. Still got some stragglers still attacking us for some reason. I don't know why. You guys started a social fight with Bonnet. Well, why not? That's a better, what better way to celebrate a victory, huh? Right, on draft. My God, the fire. E-gas. This is a executable offense, my friend. I'm sorry. No, I'm not gonna blast him. Okay, Bonnet has almost no power here anymore. He's a man of the lands. He's a crusading man these days. Okay, this is not good though. A Crusader King, if you want. What are we gonna do about this? Can I summon rain? Which one of my boys can summon the rain? Rainmaker. There we go. Rainmaker. Egas, Lord of Harvest. Egas. Using an ability. Make me some rain, Egas. There we go. Okay, that's perfect. Right, okay, and we've got ourselves a whole bunch of new stuff for the Undead. That's pretty incredible. Right, so storage, let's go critical. Obviously, allow, let's just make sure that that's still as it was. Allow tainted apparel, that's fine. I'm going to say 0 to 100% hit points. Why the hell not? Because it's disallow clean anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, strip the corpses. Oh my God, there's so many corpses to strip. Our Undead army just got the world's biggest upgrade. Potts is seriously, I was about to say, Potts, you seriously having trouble with a guy with a crossbow there, of all people. Potts and Egas took damage. Obviously, Egas getting a black eye from Bonnet, and Potts getting shot by a dude after the actual battle was over. It's incredible. Right, let's unrestrict the Undead so they can go and strip all of these boys and actually get to work. I'm just going to unrestrict everybody, sod it. Who cares if they're upset about the Undead? What is it, like a minor mood debuff at best? Unless it seriously gets out of hand, at which point I'll send it back to Undead. Right. Okay. That was good. Well done, team. And now the game's going to go slower than ever because we've got to deal with all of this crap lying on the floor as well. But hey, that's a lot of good gear, a lot of good weapons. Got a lot of fresh crossbows there. What about, like, maces and stuff? Oh, man, we've got, like, battle axes. We've got more warhammers. Actual spears as well. Alright, here we go. It begins. So, what I can immediately see there are red dragon scale gloves. So, we're going to forbid that one. And that's obviously going to go to Bonnet or the Undead if he's already got some. Because they're the only ones that actually care to wear this crap. Oh my god, it's just absurd. That is actually ridiculous. Holy shit. I can't see any more red... Oh, hang on. Red dragon trousers. Everybody's favourite. Oh, Bonnet, you are going to get a complete set of gear, my friend. Alright, what else we got? Oh, red dragon tunic. Excellent, excellent. This is some good stuff they've sent us. Oh my fucking god. Yep. That's fine. Oh, is that... No, I've already got the one. There are some more red dragon trousers, though. Oh my god, it's still going, really? Oh my god, I suppose we've only actually stripped a few of the corpses. Because we were only able to select a few of the goddamn corpses. Oh, shit. How many are there? Strip... Oh, there's still more. Alright. Good luck. Any dragon scale stuff. Again, I'm paying a high price for these things. Come on, dig them out. So we've already got those. We've already marked those. Is that a neat one? Oh, we've already marked that one. We've got some gloves as well. Is that 4 pieces of dragon scale, I believe, out of that raid? Not too terrible. I mean, that's ridiculous. Strip that person is alive as well. We might get very, very lucky there. Alright. Well, pretty insane, huh? Not too bad, I'd say. A pretty good haul. Right, let's get Bonnet to go and grab this gear. So what has he got already? He doesn't have red dragon socks. He does have fox fur socks. I'm glad I didn't enchant those. Oh, no, wait. He's got gloves. He's already got red dragon gloves. Interesting. Okay, and what are these ones? Red dragon. They are exactly the same. Alright, don't worry about that too much then. Bonnet, what else have you got then? Gear. He does have alpaca wool invulnerable suspended trousers. So we can swap those out for some lovely dragon scale ones. He's already got a red dragon scale tunic. I mean, basically that was it, right? Oh, we got ourselves a new recruit as well, right on time. Thank you, thank you. We might as well give it to the Undead. I mean, as good as the gear is, it will piss people off, you know, giving them tattered gear at the end of the day. Wow, what an absolute state, huh? At least all this stuff has appeared above the mass graves, right? Let's haul it over. And again, the Undead will automatically come and swap out this gear. Oh my god. Oh, there we go. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and cancel the designations on the chunks and random crap that I definitely don't want hauled. Yeah, that's a mess. So I'm really glad I've unrestricted everyone here, because this could take a very, very long time otherwise. No storage space for what? All of the one-handed crossbows, because we don't give a shit about crossbows. Yeah, no, that's understandable. Excellent. Another arcane gem of wonder for Bonnet's new shiny red dragon scale trousers. Unbelievable. Like, this stuff is just too OP, isn't it? So what else are we looking for here? I mean, dragon scale man and weave robes. Could you imagine that stuff? I guess we could break it down. Surely we could just break it down because it counts as... Right, okay, hang on. So, because it's that valuable, I'm actually going to make a separate stockpile for it here. Let's go storage. Clear all. Let's go apparel. Allow all. Clean, sated, whatever. Can we set it to a particular type? What if I want to set it to a particular type of leather, though? There's no way to do that, is there? That's annoying. Fine. How would I do this, then? Where we can just keep the dragon leather stuff, even if it's tainted. Yeah, there's no way to do it. Man, that's really, really annoying, huh? Okay, well, it doesn't matter too much. What I'll do then is I'll just forbid it and manually juggle it. So I'll make sure they don't haul it to anywhere besides somewhere it can be broken down. And then what I'll do is I'll set a workbench with a radius to it to sort of manage that. So we've got some there. Let's forbid that. We've got this tunic. Let's forbid that. And I'm pretty sure it was just 4 pieces we got, wasn't it? So Bonnet's wearing one. Yes, we've only got 3 pieces out of that. But bear in mind we've already got some in storage anyway. This is all Devil Strand, yeah, that's a bit of a shame. We should be able to break this down into hopefully something usable. Now, I believe it's, what, 250 before we can... Oh, they're already apparently breaking some stuff down there. Excellent. Can we set it to... I mean, can you do it on the bill, maybe? I don't think so. No, absolutely not. Man, that's so annoying. And I almost forgot to look at our new recruit. We've got Kirk. Hello, Kirk. Already good at work. Wait, that's not Kirk. Kirk. There you are. Welcome. Gear, what have you got going on for you then? He's already got some pretty alright hyper weaves. Seriously, where did you get those? He's a sharpshooter. Awesome. Oh man, he's also got an ability called disabling shot, something I've been asking for the entire fucking campaign. Unbelievable. Clearly not a very good sniper, seeing as he has a one-handed crossbow that has a range of about a foot. Good. I'm going to go for this one, because it sounds very, very useful, especially if we can finally grab one of those mages that we haven't seen yet. I don't think we've seen a lightning mage, so that'd be pretty cool to grab. I think I might leave this episode here, just based on the fact that the game is not running particularly well, and this is going to take a hell of a long time to clear up. Like, this is going to take a serious amount of time, so I'll get all this done before next episode. Try and get that Devil Strand stuff, Dragon Leather, sorry. Devil Strand is like old crap tier now, huh? Get this Dragon Leather broken down, and maybe we can make Bonnet some Dragon Scale Arcane Robes. Get him fully enchanted with Gems of Wonder, and then we'll just let the campaign go from there. I think that's when we'll really get into our swan song. Probably our final episode will be Bonnet out in his Dragon Scale armor, hopefully. Putting an end to the Shadow Crew. Maybe letting this base go up in a glorious, you know, Hellfire raid. Similar to what we had before. We could crank up to Hildegard Merciless. I mean, that would be insane. But we'd still be able to play, because obviously Bonnet would be out there in the World of Earth. So that'd be kind of fun as well. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I think this has been pretty action-packed, given, you know, this. This is pretty absurd, huh? A big shout out to Zachary Harris, Harik, Sean Thornton, Haydock Sidini, Tim Bragg, Laurus, Michael Mullin, Vacuous Bacchus, Josh Lindean, Tesla, Tyler Birch, Jacob Alexander Fenton, Pelvis Presley, Suna Kirito, Logan Thorne, Conspired T, Jimbo, Orks Facundo Vasquez, Tom Terry 18, Escape, Average Gamer 419, and Jackson Whitman. Thank you all for your support and the insane tier levels on Patreon. Thank you for keeping the channel alive, and I hope you guys are enjoying the final few chapters here of Bonnet Bigly's saga. And a big shout as well to Nathaniel Limburg, Brennan Tonic, Euphrates, Jack Allen, Betimus Max, Panther Pearl, Gabriel Van Ders, Llewellyn Thomas, Nathan Flores, Joran De Vries, Haji Damar, Alpha Scuff, Kevin Saunders, Duncan 207, Seth McDougall, Joseph Beard, Jordan Campbell, Harry McGowan, Chris, Hancock, Sir Thor the Swede, Astro, Nick, Will Wade, Noah Gallimore, Fraser Brennan, The Insane Pickle, and Adam Person.